Kaylee Admiral Sturge. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 14, Brianne Cruz. The flex player in right field is Harley No More. And now let's welcome the St. Clair Saints. Here are today's substitutes. Number 4, Jane Foreman. Number 6, Ashley Ray Brill. Number 7, Brooke Cameron. Number 22, Ireland Tui. And number 44, Ashton Fong. St. Clair's coaching staff, assistant coach Mark Ouellette. Assistant coach Alex Wiseman. Assistant coach Dwayne Gossett. And head coach Doug Wiseman. And now, here's the starting lineup for St. Clair. Leading off the shortstop, number 28, Shay Murphy. Batting second, center fielder, number 18, Judy Leffler. Batting third, the catcher, number 26, Ashley Marchand. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Cameron Coons. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 17, Reese Grondin. Batting sixth, the DP, number 8, Kirsten Kipper. Batting seventh, the starting pitcher, number 2, Dana Juarez. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 14, Anna Umera. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Zanaya Jackson. The flex player at second base is number 1, Chloe Cole. We're excited to bring you today's highly anticipated matchup, but before we get underway, we have a special moment to recognize the incredible talent and achievements of the athletes from this year's regular season. Each season, the OCAA recognizes players who've demonstrated outstanding skill, sportsmanship, and dedication to the game of softball. Today, we honor those individuals who have risen to the top with their exceptional performance during the regular season. Presenting the awards for this game is OCAA Executive Director Kyle Pelly. Starting with the OCAA All-Rookie team from the St. Clair Saints, let's give it up for number 8, Kirsten Kipper. And now for the OCAA second team All-Stars, from the Sheridan Bruins, number 2, Peyton Barkley. And from the St. Clair Saints, number 8, Kirsten Kipper. It's now time for the OCAA First Team All-Stars. From the St. Clair Saints, number 28, Shay Murphy. Number 17, Reese Grondin. And number 18, Judy Leffler. And from the Sheridan Bruins, number 12, Kirsten Russell. One more time, let's give it up for our 2020 OCAA Softball Award winners. At this time, if you could
All right, good afternoon and welcome to Babcock Field for some OCAA softball action. First game of many games this going on a weekend. We got the St. Clair Saints taking on Sheridan. An exciting first game of this series at least. Win you go on, lose you head home. Everything's at stake for this game. Just had some award ceremony, player introductions. Ideal way to start this afternoon. For the game, we had some OCAA awards to give out. We had the OCAA All-Rookie Team. So for the Saints, it was number 8, Christian Kipper. And then for the OCAA Second Team All-Stars, we had from the Sheridan Bruins, we had number 2, Peyton Barkley. And from the St. Clair Saints, number 8, Christian Kipper. For the First Team All-Stars, we had from St. Clair Saints, Shaylin Murphy. We had Reese Gordon and Judy LaFleur. From the Sheridan Bruins, we had Pearson Rasso. On the mound here for the St. Clair Saints, we have number 2, Dana Ojura Ojeda. Your lineup for the Sheridan Bruins. Lead off, we have Peyton Barkley, Jaden Taylor, Levi Willis, Kirsten Rasso, Zoe Rumble, Nikki Paporta, Hannah Perskua, Kaylee Ajora Stige, Brianna Cruz, and Harley Norman. Looks like there's a little bit of delay here over at the first base dugout here. Moving some of the pregame ceremony stuff off the field. Peyton Barkley here starting off. A little bit of a shift on the defensive side here. Looks like number 1 there for St. Clair, Chloe Cole, playing a little in here. Looks like first base is going to come in as well as third. Potential of a bunt here. It's going to be a ball outside to put it at 2-0 here. This is a game all these athletes dream of. Win, and you go on to the next round. Gonna get under that there, send it to left field. Great kind of basket style catch there. And that is how you're gonna start this game off. This is playoff softball. Doesn't get better than this. Every play matters, and what a way to start this game off for the Saints. Gonna be high fives all around here. You got one out here. See if we can find it in my papers here. Jalen Taylor here, playing shortstop today. This is an outfielder and pitcher from Windsor. St. Clair from Windsor. Some revenge on her hometown team. And she'll take that. And that's going to go 1-1 here to put the count back at even. It's going to be high there. Kind of ran into that one. They're going to appeal down to third base, and they're going to say that she did go. Taylor does not agree with that, looking up in the sky, kind of shaking her head there. Put out 1-2. Exciting broadcast here, first softball broadcast where we do have a few graphics here, as well as an alternate camera angle. We'll be excited to see that. That's going to go over to second there. Quick play to first, and that's going to be 2 out here recorded in this inning. It's going to bring up Olivia Weiss. They're going to get anything started here in the first inning here for Sheridan. Looked outside from my angle. Umpire's going to call it a strike. It's going to get Olivia down there to start the count. That one's going to break into the plate there. Kind of just hung that one in. I think Olivia's going to want that one back. So 0-2. Might see if we can get a little bit of a chase pitch here. You don't have to risk it. It's going to go right at her there. She's going to foul that one off. Noise from both dugouts here as they're trying to encourage here. And big swing and a miss there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Saints. Due up for the Saints, we have Shea Murphy, Judy LaFleur, and Ashley Moracho. Come on down to the OCAA's playoff softball here down at Babcock Field. It's going to be a great weekend here. Weather's supposed to be pretty good. We have the playoffs started up for all the sports. Basketball starting up next week. It's a great time for OCAA sports. No runners on for that inning. If you do come down, make sure you bring some food in collaboration with the Durham College Student Association. We'll be collecting non-perishable food items and hygiene products for the DCSA Support Hub Food Bank at all games this tournament, as well as I believe the Durham Lords are going to be donating food for every run scored during this tournament. So hopefully you're not a pitcher. We'll be hoping for a lot of runs this inning. Or sorry, at least this tournament. Olivia Weiss here is going to go on the mound here for Sheridan. Drew up first here. Number 8, Shaylin Murphy. Shea Murphy, one of the first team All-Stars. Saints dugout calling Shea money money. She agreed with that call there. Going to be 1-1 here in the count. That one's going to get called there for a strike to put it at 1-2. For the middle of an October day, this has been a pretty beautiful day. That's going to get up the middle there, go through the legs of shortstop, and that's going to put Shea on first. Tough play for shortstop there. Not how you're going to want to let a runner get on here, at least at any time, especially in these playoffs. Judy LaFleur comes on here. Shea going. It's going to be a little wide there. You're going to have a runner already in scoring position here. One pitch in to the second at bat. You're the Saints here. I mean, obviously you want to get as many runs as possible. Corners are playing in. Took that one all the way. To see if there's potential here for maybe another stolen bag. Look down. Get the signs from third base coach. There's a somewhat aggressive team there on the bases. That one's going to be wide there to put it at 2-1. It's going to be a strike on the inside part of the plate there. Sheridan's going to limit all the damage as possible here. You don't want to find yourself down against the Saints. Gonna get a piece of that one to stay alive and foul that one back off into the netting. Gonna get that one inside there. Probably was a ball. But again, you know, 2 strikes, you're gonna hit anything, stay alive. Gonna get onto that one there. That looks like it's gonna find the gap, and it does. Shea's going in, she'll score. Gonna advance the runner. Looks like it's gonna be a triple. They're gonna hold her up there. Slides in. An RBI triple. We got a few fans yelling down below. It's not too big of a crowd here. But 1-0 Saints here in the first. 2 batters in. Gonna have a quick meeting here on the mound. Just collect yourself. You're only down 1. You cannot let emotions get too heavy, at least this early. There's a lot of emotion in games like this. She's going to get under that one there. Didn't even have time to say her name. She's going to find the gap, and we got a 2-0 game here for the Saints. Runner on second now. Look down. There's Ashlyn Marchand. Just like that, 2-0. And you really get a difficult situation Sheridan's going to find themselves in here. Cameron Coombs comes up here. Gonna get that one in. Don't know if they'll be swinging first pitch again. They are. That's up. That's gonna be over to second base there. And pulled in. There you go. You got your first out if you're Sheridan. Looks like there's a timeout there on second. First base coach came over to check in. Looks like there might be a substitution here. First base coach comes over to potentially, I don't want to call an injury, but could be something questionable here. Looks like they're going to be leaving her in. Over on first, that's Ashley Marchand. So anyways, we got number 17 coming up here. Good that she's healthy. Reese Gordlin. Infield again seems to be playing in. 0-1 the count. That was going to be called low ball. So far, the Saints have provided a little more energy. That's going to be popped up, caught by a short. It's going to be 2 retired this inning. Going to call timeout here. Going to make a substitution. So Ashley Marchand's out. She's catching, so 2 outs. She'll be able to go put the equipment on. Reese is going to take over on second. She's going to get every piece of that ball, but it's going to send foul over to the VIP tent. Smash the building. Good thing it's just a shed. Far outside there. Christian Kepper here. I believe she walked away with an award in the pregame ceremony. So congrats to her. It's going to be far outside. I believe Saints walked away with a bronze medal in Nationals this past weekend. That one's going to get sent up. Top of the netting and come back into play. So 2-2, 2 out. Pretty sunny day here, making it a little warmer. Wind's a little windy here. Flags are full flying at least. That one's going to go foul. Great play by first base. Once it's fouled, just tip it out. We're set, and we'll get another pitch for 2-2. That's outside, and that's going to load up the count. Looks like the Fanshawe Falcons bus has just arrived here. Going to be a tight turn down the line here at least. I don't know if they're going to make that turn. That's outside, and that's going to be a full count walk. So now we got runners on first and second here, 2 out. Dana Rezohi comes up here. He's on that pronunciation. That's going to be popped up there. Short's going to call everyone off and pull that in. It's going to wrap up this first inning here. 2 left on there for the Saints, but don't think they'll be complaining as it's 2-0 here. Update on the Fanshawe bus. They were able to make the corner. They did have to go on the grass. Didn't know you could do that. That's when you get a bus that big, though, you can kind of do whatever you want. Quick meeting here in Sheridan's dugout, it appears. Probably just calming down here. Just a quick prep talk. Just keep emotions low key for now. On the Saints side, that was probably the most perfect inning you could imagine for them. After this game, though, we will have the Conestoga taking on Fanshawe. Outfielders aren't warming up. It looked like they were potentially practicing their tee off for golf. Bring up Kirsten Razzo here, outfielder from Brampton. Infield playing kind of split here, leaving a good gap up the middle. Outfielders playing far back, so there is a pretty good gap there out in center field. Get a piece of that there and foul that back, so 0-2 already. It's going to be ball outside there. It's a pretty good inning. I mean, it's early, but you want to call that Sheridan's going to be able to do some damage and get back. Make this at least a one-score game, if not, better than that for them. Get onto that one. Really bright sun there. Difficult to see, and catcher's going to call off the first base there. Pulling the catch, and that's 1 out. Wow, my eyes are watery right now. It's a bright sun today. Not many clouds in the sky. Ball up high there. ball there. Going to be 2-0. I almost got it. Dang, that was my opportunity. I missed it. 3-1 now. Gonna get called strike. Did not agree with that. Don't have a number 5 here in the lineup. Swings there, gonna go to short. Makes the throw. Got, that's gonna be 2 out here. Gonna be a ball outside there. Nikki Perlotta here. Brantford. Called a strike. She moves out of the way on that one. Don't know if she really agreed with that one. She'll get under that one and crank it to center field. The call off there. That's going to be an out. That is the bottom, top of the second there is going to be finished up in 1-2-3 fashion. All these games of the weekend are going to be featured on OCAA Live. First base side of the bleachers here. Watch the game before they get ready for theirs, followed after this one. Ada Umere comes up here. Sheridan's really got to limit damage this inning here. Can't allow for any damage. Can't allow for really anything to happen here. You're going to find yourself pretty far behind here. This is a good Saints team here. Be a ball up high. Ball there. Gonna be 3-1. I believe Conestoga has just arrived here. Gonna get under that one there, send that to the left field. Misses the catch, and that should be Looks like they'll hold the runner there on second. It's going to be a leadoff double here for the Saints. Might have been a little bit of a seatbelt celebration there. Looks down to the signs there. I believe that's Doug Wiseman down there. His 12th year head coach for the Saints. Drops a bunt down. Gonna roll foul there. Runner on second didn't really commit there to going to third. So interesting play call. Don't know if this is a bunt to get on, but corners are gonna come in that much more. Everyone's got another positioning here on a bunt. Who's going to what base? Gonna swing at that one. Gonna stay fair. Maybe thought that one was gonna go foul. Either way, it's going to be the first one retired there. So we'll bring up Shaylin Murphy, top of the order here for the Saints now. A little confusing on that last call. Going to get onto that one. Center fielder weighs the arm, calls it. Not deep enough to advance the runner. So it's going to be Judy LaFleur here. 2 out. Sheridan gave up that first hitter double. Since then, was retired the last 2 batters. Called strike there inside bottom half of the zone. 0-1. Gonna get that one. That's gonna go up the middle. They're gonna wave the runner around third. Make a contested throw to home. Misses the catcher. Runner's gonna think about it. Advances to third. Heads up base running there. Watching the ball. Another little seatbelt celebration there. Can get behind that celebration there. Now we got a 3-0 game. A little bit of a hesitation on that throw. Question if there was no hesitation, what could have happened? I don't know if she was doing that to hold the runner off first and not hold them on the corners at least. We'll see if she'll be paying for that call at least. Wind starting to pick up here. Coming in from the right field side to the short. Over to first. This is going to be inning retired. 1 run there for the Saints. And we got a 3-0 game. Saints are up to now 3. Got to start questioning here. Sheridan needs some runs, and they need them soon. So as mentioned earlier, on top of collecting donations this weekend at all home games, Durham Athletics is donating a can of soup for every run this weekend. So let's hope there's a few runs this inning. Let's hope there's a few runs this game all weekend. Still Dana on the mound here. Up here. Don't have her on my lineup as well. We called strike there, bottom of the zone. Don't know if she agrees with that one. See if we can figure out who's up to bat. Hannah Posvek is up here. It's going to be called strike there. Inside corner. Might have been the pitch. Get under that one there. Center fielders coming in. Two-handed catch there. First batter's retired. Kaylee Averol-Sturge. See if she can get someone on here for the Bruins. Strike low. Maybe a ball outside there. It's going to be popped over to right. Called for it and caught. That's 2 out. It all starts with Sheridan just getting someone on here. Carry momentum to the next batter. Brianna Cruz is due up here. Her second year from Calden. Weak swing there. Going to get down the line. That's going to be caught. 3 out there. Another 1-2-3 inning here. Said that 3 times now. We got a 3-0 game here after the top of the third. Saints looking to add some insurance this inning. Still anyone's game. One of my favorite weekends of the year here, OCAA softball playoffs. Here, I think it was the top of the second. Almost came away with a souvenir on there on a foul ball that popped up. Went right off my fingertips. Been dreaming of that one for 2 years now. And I didn't capitalize on my opportunity. Still living in some regret right now. Last warm-up pitch there, and that's going to go down to second. Olivia's still on the mound here for Sheridan. Cameron Coombs is here. First pitch strike. Looks like take all the way. Big swing there, ball's low, and that's going to even up the count. Looked high, fouled that one out there. Over to the right side. You know how to play past the bullpen. Don't know why I struggled to find the word for that one. Looks like she's gonna switch out bats here. That will be a ball. Get under that one there, and that's going to be popped out to center. Center feels confident and caught that one on the move. So one out. Due up here is Reese Gruden. That one's going to also go to center field. That's going to be another one retired here. So far, so good here for Sheridan this inning. 2 retired. Well, no. Christian Kipfer. 2-0 to start the count. See if they can get back in it here for Sheridan. Umpire thought about that call there for a second. Be 3-0. See if she gets the green light here to swing. I wouldn't be surprised if she does. She didn't get that one, and 4-pitch walk there. Sheridan wanted to just get out of this one, but they're going to have to face one more batter here. Diana Julia's Orgia. Airdrie, Alberta here. That's called strike there on the far side of the plate. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. Or sorry, 0-2. Rifled there at third and caught. Jumping catch, and that's going to get them out of this inning. Get them out of all danger. Sheridan's going to escape the inning, giving up no runs here. They needed that one. We got the third inning stretch here. Lord Louis out now. Get the t-shirt toss. First pitch swinging there, back to the pitcher, and that's going to be easy one retired there for, we got the Saints. So far, a little more of a low-scoring game than I'm used to, commentating the Lords. Very interesting to have almost a pitching duel in this game. Ooh, first pitch up. Gonna get called a strike, though. So 0-1, 1 out. Top of the fourth here. Run into that one there and get called to strike again. A little bit of a glare there. Don't know how Jalen Taylor feels about that one. Runs in again, but that one's a ball. 1-2. Steps back in. Again, this weird shift that I've kind of seen more this year than at least other years. Second base playing real in, kind of swing and bunt there. Ooh, close call there at first. First base coach doesn't like that one. Taylor's going to get called out. Sheridan does not appear to be happy with that call. Olivia Weiss here. That one's way high. Looks like it might have slipped there. One to no, 2 out. Swinging bunt again over to third, and if it's a bunt, we'll maybe trying to hold back on that one, but either way, that's going to be the inning retired there. We got the bottom of the fourth due up here. We do have the volleyball nationals coming up here. Women's volleyball. The 2025 CCA Women's Volleyball Championship will be hosted in the Lord's Lair from March 5th to 8th. They'll all be hosted live on YouTube, as well as OCAA Live. Make sure you tune into that if you can't arrive. Look forward to that one there. Throw down.
Three visuals that we have to go through. So one is just the schedule. One is the last 3 times they played each other, and the other one is the standings of the 2 teams. So just when we want to talk about that, I'll put those on the screen. Okay?
Okay. Adi Umira comes up here. St. Clair looks to pull up their lead a little bit more. That one's going to get fouled off. Go over to the athletic tent just behind that third base dugout there. Ada from Maple, Ontario. Ball outside. And the Saints really could have the potential this inning to put this game out of reach. It is just the bottom of the 4th inning. Swing there. Another rocket over to third. Pulled one in last inning. Called the hot corner for a reason. Zanaya Jackson comes up here. 1 retired and 3-0 game. She'll be first pitch swinging over to left field. Calls for it. Caught with ease. That's 2 retired real quickly. Conestoga's going to be stretching out there over in left field, I believe. Shaylin Murphy comes up. Should be the top of the order. First pitch strike. Taking all the way here. Good mix of that today is taking as well as just Called ball wide there. Be taken high. That's going to put the count at 2-1. Whoa, comebacker over the mound. Luckily able to get out of the way of that one. Once again, you get 2 out and you get a runner on. See if anything changes. Will they be able to get out of the inning again? I believe it was the exact same situation last time they were in. Judy LaFleur comes up. We got 2 retired. Shea going. Good throw. Wide tag. You got a runner in scoring position now. This is something Sheridan has to escape with as little damage as possible. Judy from Essex, Ontario. Just beside Windsor. Swinging. It's going to go off the pole holding up the netting. Gives a good dong noise on that one. All game, the Saints have made more noise in their dugout. It's going to be a comebacker up the middle and just misses it. They're going to send Shea to home. Not much of a contest. Once again, the ball goes wide and the runner's going to go to third. I think this is a repeat of what happened earlier in this game. A little bit of a funky slide on that one. We almost saw the splits there. Sheridan had to fear this exact thing to happen again. Unfortunately, it does. Here, called strike on the outside part of the plate. Ashley Macharn comes up here. Pitch in the middle of the zone there, going to go to right field. She's tracking back, and that's going to go over her head. A run will score again for the Saints, and that's going to be turning into a triple now. Bobble ball. Potentially could have had a play at the plate there, and we got a 5-0 game with 2 outs. You've given up 2 runs now with 2 out. This is not something you really wanted to could afford to do here. Have a substitution again. Judy LaFleur comes in once again there, as we're going to get the catcher substituted out. Meeting on the mound for Sheridan. Just got to get 1 more out and you're out of this inning. And then you got 5th, 6th, and 7th here to kind of get a few runs behind you there and keep it within reach. All you need is just that 1 inning. I mean, you don't have to do it in 1 inning. You can spread it over a few. That one's going to get launched behind the home plate dugout, out of play. Soft bounce into a truck there. That one's going to get outside. Tried to frame that one, but it will not get called for a strike. One's going to get through there, and you got another run there for the Saints. You got a 6-0 game. Another runner on first. You have 3 runs scored this inning with 2 outs. You retired quite a few runs here. Tried quite a few batters there in a row. Called strike on the outside portion. Now you've given up 3 runs here. Reese Gordon comes up. That one's going to get fouled off into the stands. Clean catch there from someone in the crowd. Fortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Ball outside, runner was already going. No contest there. You get once again a runner in scoring position here for the Saints. I've said it quite a few times this game. Get a piece of that one to stay alive. 1 and 2. Big swing and a miss there, and that's going to retire the inning. Sheridan did give up 3 runs, left a runner in scoring position, so not the ideal inning. Well, let's see what graphic we're going to pull up here. All right, so we got the schedule here. So game 1 today, we have Sheridan versus the Saints, 3 o'clock. 5:30, we're going to have Fanshawe versus Conestoga. So tomorrow, though, we're going to have lowest remaining seeds, so that could be any of these 4 teams up top, going on to face the Durham Lords at 11. Then we're going to have another game, whoever the highest remaining seed is. We'll go on to face the Hawks at 1:30. Then we're going to have the bronze medal game. Or sorry, another game for Game 5 at 3:30. Who knows who will be playing in that? Game 6 we're going to have at 5:30. Again, who knows who's playing? And then Saturday we got a bunch of games going on there. We have plenty of fun games going on this weekend. Kirsten Rassel comes up here in an inning that you kind of have to come away with at least scoring 1. You need minimum 1, if not more, this inning if Sheridan really kind of wants to stay in this game. Gets that one. You're going to have a runner on here for Sheridan. They might have listened to my advice. They're going to throw to first, though. I appreciate the effort. Wasn't real close, but you cannot get comfortable with a 6-run lead. Not get comfortable with any lead until this game is over. So Rumble comes up. So this is the first opportunity where Sheridan's really had a good opportunity. We'll see if they get aggressive on the bases here. It's a ball far outside. Two and 0, no outs. Fouled off into the netting. Called low on a ball, so 3 and 1. Gonna get on that one. And dropped. Oh my. You're gonna have runners on first and second now. Looked like she had it all the way until it bobbled out of the glove. Nikki Perpata comes up from Brantford. Runners on first and second. Called low strike. She didn't mind that call. Doesn't look like she's shaking her head. This is the first time we got a runner in scoring position for Sheridan. Ball far outside. Runners taking a little bit of a lead after the pitch. Can't take a lead in softball, at least until the pitch is released. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Appears someone's going to be headed down to the St. Clair bullpen. We also have action down in the Sheridan bullpen. Big swing. That's going to be one retired here for Sheridan. Or sorry, one retired there for the Saints. Far outside there, ball. Good job to keep control of that. Doesn't let it get to the back. Cannot risk these runners getting ahead. Do you have the potential of a double play here? Strike on the inside part of the plate. That was a beautiful pitch. Ball right on that line. That one's going to go up the middle. One. Going to be a low throw, probably not in time. So we got runners on the corner, 2 out. Heads up play there. Good hustle down the line. But everything went perfectly there for both teams. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Kaylee Razzo comes up. Enfield playing somewhat in. Gets a piece of that, goes off the netting, and we're at 0-2, 2 out. We cannot afford to see Sheridan escape this inning with no runs. That one's just swung and a miss, and this inning's retired. We had 2 on, or at least 2 stranded there for Sheridan. We got a 6-0 game headed to the bottom of the 5th. And the graphic of the inning is going to be Sheridan St. Clair season recap. Sheridan coming in with 9-15, Saints 17-7. Looks like a dramatic runs 4 for the Saints versus Sheridan's. Not so dramatic in a positive way. Last 10, you Saints are pretty hot coming into this 8-2 versus the 3-7 from Sheridan. Sheridan is not coming in off a Nationals appearance, unlike the Saints, where the Saints were able to pull away with a bronze medal. Sometimes that's all what it's about, coming in hot to the last few games. It's never too late to become hot, though. Jalen Kayla's pitching now. Sorry, Jalen Taylor is pitching now. So we got the bottom of the 5th here. 6-0. Saints looking for 4 runs to make this a mercy game. You can wrap it up, head to the hotel. They can feel somewhat comfortable of where they are. And they survive one more day. It's a winner go home softball game. Everything's on the line. Ball outside. Christian Kepfer comes up. Second team all-star. The OCAA season. That one's going to go down. Get over. Ooh, low throw. On the bounce, though. Good scoop. She'll be retired. Dina Luz Aloria. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Sheridan needs a 1-2-3 inning here, or at least no runs to cross this plate. Ball outside. 1-1. Strike low. Peels down to first. No swing. 2-2. It's going to be called third strike. Don't know if she likes that one. Brings up Ada Amira. Looks like a little bit of a rainbow bat there. The more interesting bats I've seen this year. First pitch strike. 2 retired. Sheridan really going to require on getting this out. It's going to be swinged and miss. 0-2, 2 out. It's going to be third strike, and that's going to be 3 retired. 1-2-3 inning there for Sheridan. A much needed inning for them. We have 6-0. And let's see what the graphic of this inning is going to be. So head-to-head matchup. Looks like St. Clair has just always dominated. Looks like there was one close game back on September 14th, but besides that, every game was probably called by, not by mercy, but just dominance. There's still time for Sheridan, though, to find that win column. First swing and a miss there. 0-1. 0-2, no out. And that's going to be the first one retired there. Strike 3 there. Nathan Barkley comes up in a much-needed opportunity to get a run, and that's going to be popped up. Seconds calling for it. Won't be able to pull it in. I don't know if she lost in the sun or relying on someone else. Either way, they'll get down, and now you get a runner on. Sheridan has another opportunity to be able to do something. Checks down to first. Runner thought about advancing. Will not. Drops in a bunt. Diving catch. Runner might have ran into her. It's called fair. Some confusion there. That was a fair ball. So they're going to be called time. Going to need probably umpires to come together there. So out at second. Runner's going to be safe at first. There might have been a collision there on that. Umpires are going to come together, see if they can correct this call. See what the umpires are going to rule this one. Would not be surprised to see them. Both runners are out. Surprise turn of calls. Don't know if that was called interference there on the run. And then the other runner got called out because they touched the bag as well as her. Definitely some confusion on what went down there, but hopefully those calls don't come back to call this game. She'll steal the base, head down to second. So now we got a runner in scoring position, 2 out. A little bit of a delay there as pitcher warming up in the St. Clair bullpen, throws one onto the field by accident. Ooh, behind her there. Runner will float back in a second. I'm not sure what that was. Hit that one foul off the dugout there on third base side of the Saints. And we have 2-2, 2 out. 6-0 game for the Saints. Get a piece of that one over to the parking lot. Avoids cars for now. Might have a front bumper there of a Ford. Far outside, bounces in. Bounced twice there, might have came in. way inside. She'll foul that one off. I mean, anything close, you got to swing. Olivia Weiss, Plattsville. She'll get that one. Should be an easy play there for first, and it is. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning now. Saints look for 4 runs to get this game to mercied. If not, we'll head to the top of the 7th, where they require 3 outs.
Congratulations to all of those student athletes on their academic achievements.
Fanshawe appears to be getting ready in warm-ups over behind Sheridan's bench. Welcome Tegan Marks to the booth. Durham Lords men's soccer team pulled off a great win last night to find themselves playing Sheridan Saturday. Still Jalen Taylor on the mound. Kira Jackson comes in. Saints will just require 4 runs this inning, and they find themselves playing tomorrow. Corners in on the infield. First pitch up and high, going to be called ball 1. Called balled outside. Looks like they tried to frame that one there. It's going to be flied out to center. Basket catch, 2 hands. One's retired. This game, Sheridan's been able to get the 2 out, but then they find themselves struggling in the 2-out situation. Shaylin Murphy. Gonna be inside there, called strike. 0-1. This is the top of the lineup. This is where does the most damage before the game. Shay did receive her first team All-Star. This is part of the lineup you want up if you're a Saints fan, if you're Sheridan, you're looking to just find a way to get through these next few batters. Find yourself in the top of the 7th. Ball outside. Called inside for a strike. So 2-2, 1 out. Gonna go up the middle there. Back to the pitcher, and we're in that same situation again. Go back to that fourth inning. They were able to get 2 out on the Saints, and the next thing you know, 3 runs across that plate to really put this game almost out of reach. Same part of the order. That one's going to be called for another strike, so 0-2. That one's going to just get by shortstop there. Once again, runner on, almost like I said it. Ashley Mershon comes up, runner on. Opportunity to put this game almost officially out of reach. It's a tall ask to ask for 6 runs for the Sheridan team in the top of the 7th. Extremely doable though. Live right into the dugout there, Sheridan. Hopefully everyone's okay. Six runs is a tall ask though, as I was saying. You add any more runs on and this game only gets that much more difficult for Sheridan to find themselves to get back in the top of the 7th. Wide though. Will advance down to second. Ball inside though. Look at a piece of that off the netting, and 1-2. That's going to say fair. Oh, it's not. Some fans and me are questioning that call. Appeared to be fair. Umpire was right over it though, so probably the best vantage. 1-2. Runner on second. 2 out. That one's going to get launched over to the first base dugout. Let's stay in that little swamp area we got built. Hot shot to third, over to first. Good stretch there, and that's going to be retired. Now we head to the top. Head to the bottom of the 6th. Sorry, top of the 7th, my correction. In order to keep their season alive, we see Sheridan needs 6 runs. Kirsten Rasso flies one back into the netting there. This game comes down to the top of the 7th. Kirsten's the first one responsible here, making a large 6-run comeback to send it to the bottom of the 7th. Way under that one, over to the third base side. Shortstop calls for it and caught. One retired here in the inning. 2 away for remaining for the Saints. Zoe Rumble comes up. Bit of a bobble though, and that's going to be retired. First pitch ball. She'll get under that one. Send that one out of play over into the, once again, that swamp area. One and one, 2 out, top of the 7th. She'll get under that one and launch it right over her heads. Too far for me to reach on that one. 1 and 2. Sheridan's down to their final strike. Bounced in there. 2 and 2 with 2 out. 6-0 for the Saints. Ball outside. Diana has pitched a great game for the Saints. Near perfect. Struggled for maybe 2 innings, but didn't allow a run. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Once again, another foul ball. In this situation, you just got to battle. Anything close, you swing. Good. And that's a good way to work a walk. Long at bat, foul quite a few off.
Number 25,
Hannah Pasovic comes up. Looking to extend this game and season for Sheridan. Bruins 1 out from elimination. First pitch under it. Second calls for it. Caught. And the Saints are going to win this game 6-0. Unfortunate way for Sheridan to end their season. But great season. Great on them to make it to this point. Looks like lots of smiles down there from them. It's not the ideal way you want to end your season, but high fives. All around, a good round of applause from the crowd. We'll have post-game awards.
St. Clair wins it by a score of 6-0. And now it's time for our players of the game. Can both teams please line up on their respective baselines?
We'll have the awards as well as a post-game interview. Patek from the OCAA presenting the awards for players of the game.
From the Sheridan Bruins, number 12, Kirsten Rasso.
Kirsten Rasso is going to accept the player of the game for the Sheridan Bruins. I believe players of the game from this tournament are going to walk away with a Yeti embroidered with the playoff logo.
And from St. Clair Saints, number 18, Judy LaFleur.
Judy LaFleur is going to take it for the Saints. She gets her Yeti. There you go. That's going to wrap up this game. Tune in for a moment here as we try and figure out, get a player to interview. So 6-0 to wrap up this first game. Tune in at 5:30 as we're going to have Conestoga taking on Fanshawe. Be a thrilling game. Be coming over in a minute there. Again, though, I cannot express how great of a season it was for Sheridan. Not the result they're looking for. But you got to be proud. You made it to the playoffs. It's a starting point. Build on it next year. When you go on to talk about the Saints, they're coming off. Last year they won gold. Somewhat of a little bit of a rebuilding year. They're still able to win bronze in nationals. They're looking to at least upgrade a medal. Quite a few good teams here. Be difficult, but they definitely got a good opportunity. We'll be passing it down momentarily to Corrado to interview here. I believe we're going to pass it down to Corrado to talk to Doug Wiseman.
Hello, CAA fans. I'm here with St. Clair head coach Doug Wiseman. Doug, can you just give me your thoughts on how you thought your team played today?
I think we played pretty good. Well, we're in unfamiliar territory, third seed, and it was a play-in game, and the kids were pretty nervous, I think. We have 10 freshmen, and well, we played pretty well with some composure, and we had very good pitching today and some timely hitting.
What are some things you liked about today you want to take into tomorrow, and maybe even things you want to improve on for tomorrow?
I liked our energy. Our energy's been really good. I think we just need to be ready to hit more. I think we're a little bit late to the plate sometimes, but we just need to get set in the box a little sooner.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for joining us on this post-game interview, and we'll be back later on today.